guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I just figured out, just letting you guys know, I just figured out like my spot where to film videos for you guys. So I'm really excited about that because this is just gonna inspire me to film way more videos for you guys every single night. I'm gonna try to upload as much as I can. But in today's video I made a little bit like a guide so I don't get as lost talking, because sometimes I get a little lost and I ramble a lot like right now. But today we're gonna be talking about nose job. Probably if you found this video is because or you're interested in getting a nose job, or you are going to get a nose job and you're just like preparing and obsessing yourself over it, because that's what happens when you get a nose job. First question out of the bag, I'm just gonna answer it because probably you're researching this video also to know, does it hurt? No, it does not hurt. The nose job doesn't really hurt at all. Taking that question out of the way, that you already know that it doesn't hurt, I'm just gonna share with you my story and my experience and what not to do when getting a nose job, because there are consequences and you need to follow some steps when to figure out whether to do it or whether not. One, is your reason a good reason? Like, are you doing because of health or because of beauty and vanity? So in my case, I went to the doctor. He was checking on my ears and then he was checking on my nose. My nose was pretty messed up. Previously, I had like a punch on my face when I was younger, and I used to self-harm. So down below I'm gonna leave my self-harm story so you guys know all about that. And my nose was really messed up, so I could barely breathe. It was like, you need to get a nose job ASAP. I was under 18, so first things first, if you're under 21, under 18 years old, it's not recommended to get a nose job. Why? Because your face is not done growing. So if you get a nose job and then you finish up growing, that nose job might quick here and there. So it's really not really recommended. I got it when I was 16, turning 16. So I got my nose job pretty early on, but it was basically more of emergency than beauty aspect type of thing. Where did I get my nose job? I got my nose job in my country, in Colombia. Colombia is a country very known for their surgeons and for plastic surgeons and for getting rhinoplasties and boobs and lip injections and Botox and all of that stuff. Our country has really good quality doctors for that. What should you research before you go into a doctor? You really need to research their reputation. You really need to see their work. You really need to hear testimonies from other patients with that doctor. Don't go to the first doctor just because someone told you to go there. Please just don't make that mistake. If you're making a rhinoplasty just for like physical appearance, like you just want it to look smaller and stuff, it is recommended for you to go to a doctor, not like a plastic surgery doctor, but like a rhinoplasty doctor, because he knows all the functional parts inside and he will mess functional parts inside while fixing the outside for you. So that's really beneficial. Is it necessary? Do you need it? Do you need it like how I did, like for breathing and stuff, or do you need it because you need to look good in the picture, or you need it because you want your boyfriend to accept you or something like that? Is it necessary? Like, are you gonna die if you don't get this nose job? Can you wait until you're older enough? Maybe if you're younger, under 21. So just think about that before getting into this whole thing. Pricing. How much does a nose job cost? Averaging, because I went to different professionals and different things. My procedure, it was about 7 millones, which that is kind of like $3,000 around there. And I got a second some stuff in my ears as well. So I had two things in my whole process. So they were reconstructing my nose inside, fixing some things outside, and doing some things on my ear, and that was all about $3,000-$4,000, which is really cheap. So, and that's with a really good doctor. My mistake was I did not research the doctor. It's really good, but I really didn't. I could have just waited a little bit more and gotten more opinions from other doctors. So that was kind of like my first mistake. Pros and cons, meaning I'm just gonna talk about the things that you should do and the things that you shouldn't do, or vice versa. First, I already told you guys, research about your doctor, look for other testimonies, meet people that have gotten their face done by that doctor. 2, always be sure that they are certified and that they do have a diploma and they do are professional, because sadly there's people out there that say they're doctors but they have no freaking idea about what they're doing, and they just open your face up, and that's illegal and people fall for it. So just be careful on that. 3, this is a mistake that I also did. I did not make an appointment with a anesthesiologist, the anesthesia doctor. I did not do that. I totally forgot about it, and that's really bad. So always, a week before your surgery, you need to schedule an appointment with the doctor that's gonna work all your anesthesia. Not every anesthesia works for everyone, so that's why they need to run some tests, and that's why they need to check on your body and your vitals, on your heart, on everything, on medication you take or don't take, because all of that is gonna fluctuate during the surgery. So you really need to take your time and just go to these appointments before the surgery. My mistake was did not show up for those appointments, never even make them at all. And then I had the anesthesiologist right like minutes before, like when I was preparing to do my surgery, he was trying to figure out what to give me and what doses to give me, which he was basically guessing. And that's really dangerous, because if you get the wrong doses, you might not wake up. Does it hurt? No, it doesn't really hurt. It's gonna hurt your throat, and I already asked many other people that had their nose done, and they all say the same thing. It hurts your throat because they put a tube inside your throat so you can breathe through your mouth while they work on your nose. So I guess that when they take it out, it messes your throat up and is really painful. But your nose is really not a big deal. Allergic reactions. So you need to stay on top of medications. A week before, meaning 8 days before your surgery, when you're getting your anesthesia stuff checked out, you can't take any aspirin, you can't take any really strong medications, you can't take any antibiotics before your surgery. And the reason why is because during the surgery, these type of really strong medications, they make your nose inside, all of the blood vessels, they get really swollen. So what that does is that when they open up your nose, basically, you just kind of start bleeding out, and they're not going to be able to do their job, which that was something else that happened to me. Always request with an adult that's waiting for you outside, that if in your surgery they start having an emergency, kind of like what happened to me was I would start bleeding out, and because my vessels were too broken inside and they were too swollen and stuff, so it was kind of like a pool of blood, so they couldn't like do the surgery well, basically. So they should stop the surgery once some emergency like that is happening. In my case, no one said anything, no one did anything, so they kept going with the surgery, and pretty much they were doing the surgery blindfolded. Like, they couldn't see, everything was red, so they couldn't really work perfectly 100%. So just keep an eye on that. Results. When you get out of the surgery, whatever, you're gonna see your face swollen, and the first thing you want to see is your nose. Your nose is gonna have a cast for about 2 weeks. I had it for 7 days. I had to take out my cast before the the right time because I had to travel and I can't travel with a cast on my nose. I guess they don't let you go into airplanes with like a recent surgery. I think that's like they don't let you, is they just for security. I don't even know. So I need to go. I had to make a special note and stuff that I need to go back to the US and stuff. So that was a special case. But you should stay your 2 weeks of recovery with your cast and go to your checkups and stuff to see how your face is doing. Bruising, yes, you're gonna bruise. In my case, for some miracle reason, I did not bruise. I only had some yellow spots here and some green spots here, and that was it. My face wasn't really purple or punched looking. So if you are trying to get like this done, your nose done, and you see other videos, you might see some girls that end up looking like they were beating up and stuff, like their face is like black and purple with bruises. That does not happen to everyone, because that didn't happen to me, and that was what was freaking me out before my surgery, because I started watching all these videos and I thought that was gonna happen to me, and that did not happen to me. So you're fine, you're cool. Just wear sunscreen. You cannot shower in a week, which is gross. I know it's gross. So if you have a shower with the little thingy that you can move around, that's perfect. But if you only have like a head shower, you can't get a single drop of water in your face. So be careful of that. You can't wash your face, so you might get greasy and you might get pimples and stuff because of the dirtiness. It's really gross. It's a really gross process. Another thing is wear sunscreen. That's another thing is super key. Wear sunscreen, because if you don't wear sunscreen, your bruises can actually stain your face. Usually doctors, like if you're a girl, usually doctors recommend you to wear this special makeup that's like dermatologic makeup that has like sunscreen. It's like sunscreen with color on top of a greasy face. Is really gross. If you're a guy, just wear sunscreen. If you want to wear makeup to cover up your bruises, just wear makeup with sunscreen. That's it. And how long do you see your results? I saw my full result after a year and a half. So you're not gonna see a result after 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. No, after a year, 2 years. After a year and a half, 2 years, you start seeing your results. And then after 3 years, that's your final result. Meaning in my case, I need to start saving up money to make a second surgery, because my nose was not well done inside, and it's really hard for me to breathe sometimes, and I have allergy issues, so that doesn't really help with my allergies. That's why I'm letting you guys know you should follow all the steps and don't skip anything just to get a result that can actually affect on the long run. That's really basically it. That's all the information I have for you guys. I really hope you guys liked it. Think it twice. Don't be making impulses into getting things done into your face. It's your face. Your face is your frame. So just think twice. Don't obsess over it if you're already scheduling an appointment. Everything's cool, everything's relaxed. Just calm down. If you go too stressed out, something can also happen in there. So just relax. Always make sure you're compatible with your anesthesia, because if not, it can cause an allergic reaction like it did to me, and I had like severe acne because of the anesthesia, and it's just something you don't want to go through after. I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you didn't like it anyways. And yeah, God bless you. Don't forget to learn something new every single day, every single night, or whenever, and apply it.